May we request everyone to please stand up in reverence for the national anthem. Please continue standing for our prayer. Let's put ourselves in the holy presence of God. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Lord God, let me play well but fairly. Help me to learn something that matters once the game is over. Let the competition make me strong but never hostile. Always let me help my opponent up. Never catch me rejoicing in the adversity of others. If I know victory, allow me to be happy. If I am denied, keep me from envy. Remind me that sports are just games. If through athletics I set an example, let it be a good one. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen. We have 3 minutes before we officially start. Pag-recording, sabi niya na pag-recording na. Recording na yan. Start. 3 minutes. Action-packed Basketball Thursday awaits us here in the grounds of SDI College in Cainta for another edition of your OXA Universities, Colleges, Schools Athletic Association Season 9. I'm your host, the one and only Earl Austria on the mic. You know who I am. The battle for the top seed is up for grabs here in the high school division as the AMA Junior Titans gun for number 1 against the current kings of the court, St. Dominic Savio College Junior Unicorns. Let us begin the coverage by talking about the two teams, starting with AMA University. Fresh off from their win against St. Felicity College, they are in high spirits, led by a collective effort of Earl Brian Seniza scoring 26 points, Reed Backleague adding 13 points together with Villamor and Cabalunya with 12 each. They will also be expecting some energy inside the box from the athletic Christian Kamay, who has posted a double-double performance, 10 points and 10 rebounds against the Junior Blue Jays. On the other side, the St. Dominic Savio College Junior Unicorns has been on a rampage since their opening loss against FCPC. They have been destroying everything on their path as they are on a hot 3-game winning streak led by the riding in tandem Rafael Leones averaging with 19 points per game and Nico Angeles with an average of 23 points per game. In addition to that, they will also be demanding a huge game from their big guys, C.K. Ferrer and Mark Jason Tiburdo, who will be tasked to do the rebounding duties for them. The question now looms, will the Junior Unicorns maintain their position on top of the world, Or will the AMA Junior Titans snatch that crown together with their head? We shall all find out up next here in your UKSA, Universities, Colleges, and Schools Athletic Association, as we are minutes away with the start of the game. When we come back, the opening tip-off. Pwede, maya-maya. Ako din. Paano ko malalaman kung pwede kong ipatay muna para pwede ka magsalita? Saan ang pinaka-monitor namin dito? Oh, kasi narinig yung mga nag-uusap eh, diba? So, ito lang. Ito. Ito. Starting five, pati na starting five. Alright, let's start the opening tip as it was controlled by AMA University. Christian Kamay goes to work early as he grabs that rebound to put it back. Now, it is going to be a battle for the top seed as St. Dominic Savio College, the current kings of the court, going up against perennial challenger AMA University as De Luna answers right back with that inside attack. They will retain possession here. Well, they are the number one team here in the juniors division. Let's see if they can sustain that for the junior unicorns with the cut from CK Ferrer. Dumps it off, but he wasn't ready for that one. Well, he hasn't established his position right there. So it was a clear turnover for the junior unicorns. Now, Reed Backley brings it down. Ivan Seda thought about it. He goes baseline. He kicks it out to Yambao. Yambao fakes right, going left. Spin move, no space for him. Christian Kamay in the painted box. And back-to-back hits from Christian Kamay. Well, like we said, now this guy is athletic, especially in the shaded lane. He will use that strength to neutralize all the players down low. And he will be shooting too. Well, right from the start, Christian Kamay, like what we've said in the pregame, the big guys will have to do their test. Our score is 5-2 with 9 minutes in the early goings of the first quarter, and that was stolen away by Ivan Seda. And they will now pump up the gas. They try to speed it. They find a wide open Ivan Seda, making it a 7-2 advantage with 8 minutes and 45. Well, this is unusual position for St. Dominic Savio College. They are down by 5. Angeles with a crossover using the screen. And that drop pass hasn't been working for them in the early goings of the first quarter. Well, AMA University has been reading the passing lanes very well here. And full court man-to-man is being deployed by St. Dominic Savio College as Nico Angeles trying to force that turnover. Well, they need to find an answer against this big guy, Christian Kamay. And now he pushes up the tempo. Simon Santos, back league, quick passing. It hits back rim. Yambao puts it back. It crawls back in. AMA University surging with a 9-2 advantage against St. Dominic Savio College as we head on to the timeout. Okay lang, ipapasok ko na lang yun. Gusto mo ganunin kita? Wag ba, malilito ako pag ano. Ipapasok ko na lang. Mawawala ako sa focus eh. After na lang. Kasi mas maganda kung ano eh, continuous eh. Tuloy-tuloy naman ako magsasalita, so ipapasok ko na lang anytime. Back to the action. If you have just tuned in, you are just in time for action-packed basketball here in our first game. St. Dominic Savio College down by 7 against AMA University, tallying with 9 here. Finding some opening. Ferrer. They give it to De Luna. De Luna sizing up his defender. He gives it to Rafael Leones, trying to slice the defenders. No good for him. De Luna with the follow-up. They still got the ball, but AMA University all alone. Yambao finishes with that layup, making it an 11-2 advantage against St. Dominic Savio College with 7 minutes and 35 here. Well, AMA University has been starting hot here. Let's see if they can maximize it. Rafael Leones, they are the heart and soul of this team. Again, he goes penetrating that lane. Ferrer with the butterfingers, outlet pass. Will he go for the home run? And he does. And Yambao, back league, active in the passing lanes. And this time it's a turnover. Mark Jason Tiburdo will check in for the Junior Unicorns together with Zairos Mina to provide some ceiling down low. Let's see if they can make some difference here as the struggle continues here for Nico Angeles and the rest of the crew. He will bring down that ball. Asking for a screen from Ferrer. Nico Angeles sees an opening. And he will shoot two with that one. AMA University has done their homework. They know that Rafael Leones and Nico Angeles is deadly, especially in the backcourt. They will attack that lane relentlessly no matter what. Let's see if they can make some run here as they are down by 11, 13-2. Setting up the play. Gab Celino being hounded here by Simon Santos. Finds him, Cyrus Mina at the middle from 16. And another defensive board there. Christian Ba will challenge the defense of Tiburdo. They tap it away. Seda saves it. Spin move Simon Santos. Christian Kamay bounces off the rim. And there's some scramble on the loose ball. Now they will pedal on the metal for Nico Angeles. But free throws will be rewarded for him. 6 minutes and 25 remaining here. Nico Angeles. Can they start
the offense flowing for them if he makes two. He splits his charities. Let's see if he can make the second one. And by the way, this game would not be possible without our generous sponsors, Finesse Aesthetica, Chooks to Go, Zark's Burger, Emily Hotel Manila, and all games are supported by the Philippine Sports Commission and brought to you by One Term Sports and Events Limited. As AMA University now, they can increase this lead. Yambao bumping off his defender. Back league receives it. Back to him. They swing the ball around. Simon Santos. He loses the ball. Here comes CK Ferrer. Or rather, that is Nico Angeles with the touchdown, making it a single digits ball game, 4-13 with 5 minutes and 50. They kick it out. Simon Santos sees no opening. Back to him. They pass the ball around. Drop pass. It would be stolen away almost, but will it be completed as Christian Kame fighting for that one? Well, as you can see, you gotta appreciate how Christian Kame has brought some energy here in the first quarter. They're on a mission. They want to be the #1 team here in the juniors division. With 5 minutes and 40, St. Dominic Savio College just taking it slow and probably trying to make a run here. Full court man-to-man defense here by AMA University. For St. Dominic Savio College, their transition game has been taken away here in the early goings of the first quarter. They need to return it back. They are playing the game of AMA University, which is, as part of the keys to the game, they need to dictate the motion of the offense. That is the #1 rule. They are playing the opponent's style of game and not imposing their will. Let's see if Coach Albert has some tricks on his sleeve today. The halfway down the mark in the first quarter, well, he's having trouble bringing down that ball. He forces the issue. Well, it's a one-on-one play. Good thing that CK Ferrer was there for the second serving. Well, it is going to be an interesting matchup between CK Ferrer and Christian Kamay. Both guys play in the interior. They are your hybrid big man. They can run down the floor and they can create their own shots. They also provide that interior presence. Let's see who will prevail because both guys have identical playmaking abilities. He goes to the line to shoot two now for CK Ferrer. He has been the man in the middle. Jason Tiburdo should also be helping him, especially in the boards department. He misses the second one. Nico Angeles almost having that second opportunity, but AMA University now, they have the ball as Zenris Romero will be manning the point guard duties here. They try to dance around. Earl Brian Sinisa, their leading scorer. Cross-court pass. Jump shot is good. And our score now is 15-4, courtesy of Zenris Romero with a jumper. Nico Angeles. This is going to be a marquee matchup. Angeles versus Earl Brian Sinisa. Nico Angeles. He will push that ball up. He gives it to CK Ferrer, dishing dimes there. That was just a beautiful play. Zenris Romero will capitalize on the mismatch as it bounces off. And it will be a technical timeout here. Substitution. Nico Angeles, Rafael Leones will check in back in this game. Maybe some pointers from Coach Albert Olaya here. Our time now is 4 minutes and 30 remaining here in the first quarter. 15-6, 9-point advantage being enjoyed by AMA University. Gab Celino or Rafael Leones setting up Tiburdo with a one-hander. CK Ferrer fighting for dear life. Now they have the numbers. Here comes Cabalunya. He misses though, but another chance for them to make a crack at the basket as Earl Brian Sinisa will be hacked there. Rafael Leones will be called for the foul here. Now both coaches rotating their players here as early as here in the first frame. 15-6. Baseline throw in. AMA University looking for some cutters. They find the wide open Zenris Romero, but unable to buy a basket there. Now St. Dominic Savio College has a chance to close the gap here. Rafael Leones serving the floor. They will call out the play back again to Lagundi. Iverson Lagundi to De Luna. Still no go for him. AMA University totally in control here, but Lagundi forcing that ball. Zenris Romero. There's some mayhem down the court. Rodriguez. Butterfingers as he totally grabs it back. Earl Brian Ceniza with the artistry in the air, almost in. But unfortunately for him, it fails. Ooh, flying in the air for Rafael Leones. No foul. Rafael Orbeta sacrificing his body there, as it would create another possession for the Junior Titans. Well, the defense has been so efficient for AMA University, preventing the riding in tandem from making any score here. Zenris Romero sees the double team, but it was cut away by Rafael Leones. And that is California Penal Code 211. Robbery right there. You just got stolen away. 8-15. Now the riding in tandem is back. Nico Angeles goes to the Euro step, but it bounces off with 2 minutes and 28. They have made this a ball game down to just 7 on the right side. Zenris Romero directing traffic, waiting for some screen, zigzagging against his opponent. But Rodriguez, lucky with that one, as he was able to get it back for his team. Well, for St. Dominic Savio College, they need to put more effort on the defensive end, because right now AMA University is just giving it to them. Villamor and Temprosa will check in this game for Coach Benji this way, who is part of their coaching staff in absence of Coach Mark Herrera. On the free throw line is Rodriguez. Well, that was a lucky break for Rodriguez. He was just able to pick that ball from the loose ball, almost a turnover for them. Durante, first entry in the game. Daryl Durante. 2 minutes and 5. St. Dominic Savio College now slowly but surely creeping back in this game as Nico Angeles sees a gap through the hole, and he smells blood there like a shark. Going to the free throw line now. Let's see if he can cut this down to 7. 17-8 with 2 minutes exactly left in the first quarter. Nico Angeles has been their leader together with Rafael Leones. Well, he has been consistent, like what we mentioned here in our pregame. He is averaging 23 points. In his previous game, he had 31 points. So if you stop both guys, Ones and Angeles, you have already cut away 50 points. Zenris Romero challenging the defense. Orbeta down to Durante, but it will hit his leg there. A golden opportunity for St. Dominic Savio College to make this a 6-point game, or maybe even 5. Shuffling for Jonas. It's good. Recognizing De Luna. Down low, making it a 6-point game. 1 minute and 28. Now St. Dominic Savio College starting to heat up their engine here. Villamor on the weak side. Orbeta. And ball will remain with AMA University with 1 minute and 19. Well, what are the implications of this game? If AMA University is able to seal a victory here, they will grab the number 1 spot here against the FIBA rule. of win over the other, because at the moment, St. Dominic Savio College is on the top of the team standings. Villamor gives it to the wide open Zenris Romero, short, front iron, Zairos Mina, De Luna attacking the defense there, and Orbeta. Well, the sacrifice of Orbeta this time did not pay off. And he is just bringing that body on the floor. That is the second time Orbeta fell down. As De Luna this time, he can make this a 4-point game if he makes both. Unfortunately, he misses the first one. That is Jerome Renz De Luna, standing at 5'11", and he is a prized recruit from Faith Christian School. Well, it's just near here. We are live here, by the way, in this beautiful gym of STI College in Cainta, where later on the main event will be hosted by the Olympians against their counterpart rivals, AMA University. With 1 minute left in this first quarter, AMA University spin move by Temporosa. They will have 15 seconds to work on that clock. Villamor throws it to Zenris Romero against a 1-2-2 zone. Well, the middle is the weakness of that kind of defense, so maybe they should have some cutters there. Let's wait for the call of the referee here. And foul will be slapped against St. Dominic Savio College. They are not yet in the penalty, so it would just mean baseline throw-in for them. De Luna, that would be his second foul here. Being swarmed by the defense here. Zenris Romero to Villamor. He attacks the left side. Offensive foul will be called against St. Dominic Savio College, or rather against AMA University. Now they can make this a single possession game. The Junior Unicorns now feeling a little bit of the momentum here. Gabcelino trying to get away from his defender. Villamor, 2-on-1 situation, transition. And St. Dominic Savio College now, again, back to their hands. Orchestrating, Celino, asking his teammates to rotate here. Discodido at the middle. He loses it, but it will be out of bounds. With 10 seconds remaining here in the first quarter, Discodido throws it to Gabcelino against Zenris Romero. Single coverage using the pick. Villamor with 2 seconds. Will he beat the clock? In this first quarter, AMA University surging hot as they mounted a 10-point lead. However, St. Dominic Savio College able to crawl back, cutting the lead down to 5, 17-12. That's the end of one here in STI College Cainta. We'll be right back with a second in a moment. Sa second half na. Play sa first half na lang. Play by play lang. Hirap kasi magano eh. Para tayong bulag na hindi natin alam eh. Nangyayari. Brother, may ballpen ako. I just don't know if it does have an ink. We are now at the start of the second quarter here in your Uksai Universities, Colleges, Schools Athletic Association Season 9 as we are witnessing juniors action between the top teams, St. Dominic Savio College Junior Unicorns and the AMA Junior Titans. If you have just tuned in, I'm your host, the one and only Earl Austria on the mic. You know who I am. As we go straight back to the action, Yambao misses that attempt. Nico Angeles goes for the crossover, able to smoke by his defender, but that was cut away. Oh no, you will not put me in your Instagram post. That is what Christian Kamay told in his mind there. But Nico Angeles will have a reward. Ooh, technical foul will be slapped against Coach Benji Diswe of AMA Junior Titans. Well, it is going to be a huge call because right now St. Dominic Savio College is making a run. Now, what has happened there in the first quarter? For AMA University, they have been controlling the offensive rebounds 6 against 3 for St. Dominic Savio College. And the second chance points has been lorded over as well by the Junior Titans. Let's see if they can make some adjustments here and complete that run. Of course, as we have mentioned in our pre-game analysis, no? St. Dominic Savio College, they are on a 3-game winning streak. After that first loss against the perennial champions of the juniors division, First City Providential College, they are on a roll. They have just been decimating everyone in their list. Let's see if AMA University will be added to that one or the streak will stop here. Now, at the middle, and traveling call here against the Reed Back League. This time, St. Dominic Savio College is turning the tables and tightening up the defense here. Now, they can make it a 1-point game or they can tie it up. Let's see. Nico Angeles, he gives it high post to Peña Florida. He sees no opportunity there as he brings it back to Angeles between the legs. Dropping it at the left side, and Descodido will step on that line. Well, additional info for JB Descodido. This guy is part of the 3x3 national champions. No, we cannot mention the brand, but I was also the commentator in that event wherein they were able to beat elite teams from Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. As we go back straight, Christian Bao having some trouble there, and the riding in tandem snatches it away. Nico Angeles in the air hangs, but Christian Kamay doing a remarkable job there preventing that play from happening. Well, he has been the main difference here for AMA University, just leading the boards and grabbing those rebounds. JB Descodido using the board as his friend, but Nico Angeles was there to save the day. Well, good positioning for Nico Angeles and not giving up on that play with 8 minutes and 17. Now, they cut the lead to 1, 17-6. They were stuck, or they are stuck now at 17 for AMA University. They haven't scored in the first 2 minutes of this second quarter. The momentum is shifting on the side of St. Dominic Savio College. Zenris Romero and Daryl Durante will be in the game. Palia for St. Dominic Savio College will re-enter as well, or that is his first entry here in this ballgame. Zenris Romero to Durante against a 1-3-1 zone. Well, for this kind of defense, the weakness of that one is the baseline, and Earl Brian Sinisa was able to recognize that as he goes to the baseline. Unfortunately for him, it hits the back iron. Nico Angeles now. He will go to operate here. He throws it on the board. He gets his own rebound, but he was caught with a pushing foul there. Or, yeah, it was against him. Well, it's going to be interesting. Nico Angeles versus Zenris Romero. Both guys are the leaders of this team. Let's see who will prevail as Rodriguez attacking the heart of the defense. Christian Kama is using his brute strength. JB Discodido will be called for the foul here. And someone is down. He is aching in pain. Excruciating pain right there. I hope nothing serious for him, because he will be needing down the stretch here for CK Ferrer. Well, as you can see, down low, the battle between Christian Kamay, an immovable object, Christian Ferrer first, or rather CK Ferrer, yes, against Christian Kamay, an immovable object meets an unstoppable force. Body banging there. We still have 3 full quarters left here. This is going to be physical. In the interior, Rodriguez stepping on the line again. Now, St. Dominic Savio College, they can take the driver's seat here. Let's see if they will do so. Nico Angeles against Earl Brian Siniza. One-on-one. He finds an opening. Lagundi can shake off Zenris Romero. That's Palya. That is James Cyrus Palya. Well, they can get over the hump here for St. Dominic Savio College. Nico Angeles facing right, going left. He sees daylight there as he was able to capitalize it. And now they have a 1-point lead, 18-17. AMA University. Nico Angeles again, active on the passing lane. Zenris Romero able to recover it though. At the middle, Rodriguez weathering the storm there. Now they take it back, 19-18. Palya trying to cross the timeline, calling out the play. The screen provided by Ferrer. He rolls, but he wasn't seen as of the moment. And Earl Brian Siniza all the way to the hole, and he delivers the goods. Earl Brian Siniza creeping from behind. 6 minutes and 21. 18-21. The screen from Peña Florida. Angeles gives it to the other side. Palya all day to shoot. Air ball for him. Rodriguez now full steam ahead. After that lead was taken by St. Dominic Savio College, AMA University woken up here. Rafael Leones will be deployed back here in this game. They will have 20 seconds remaining here in the shot clock. They can add to the lead here for the Junior Titans. At the baseline, Earl Brian Siniza against Jones, sizing his defender up. Back league, trying to escape. Carl Ivan Seda. Earl Brian Siniza fighting for the loose ball, but St. Dominic Savio College with the board as Iverson Lagundi. With 5 minutes and 53. Iverson Lagundi now. He will facilitate here. They like that screen roll play, no? Lagundi forces the issue. Well, I think in that play, he rushed it. He did not rotate the ball there. No ball movement. No cutters for them. Bad execution. Just in my opinion though, 21-18, 5 minutes and 38. Crossover, Earl Brian Siniza, catch and shoot, too strong. but Zenris Romero was there to track it down. Bounce pass. Ivan Seda underneath the basket. But everything with the shot. Again, another error here by St. Dominic Savio College. Back league. Showing some dribbling exhibition here. As he goes with the finesse in the air. And speaking of finesse, we have our sponsors, Finessa Aesthetica, for your beauty services and needs. Go to your nearest Finessa Aesthetica. At the free throw line is Reed Backleague. He is also part of the leading scorers for the Junior Titans as he tallied with 13 points in their win against St. Felicity College. Well, he would be needed again today because Earl Brian Seniza is currently struggling. De Luna will provide some height in the front court with 5 minutes and 3 remaining here in the early goings of the second quarter. At the left side, Jonas, they swing it around. De Luna, back to C.K. Ferrer using his left hand. And what an amazing ball movement there, making up for their previous mistake. Oh, well, we noted a while ago that they were not sharing that ball properly, but this time they were able to do so as Earl Brian Senisa patiently waiting for his man to get off the air as he was able to bank it in. C.K. Ferrer again. This time Christian Kamay denies it. Reed Backleague using the board, and that was just fantastic. Well, as you can see there, Reed Backleague slowing it down. It's not always being fast, but rather using your head. Zenris Romero, he throws it to Christian Kamay with the chase down. No one was there to challenge him as Christian Kamay goes for the touchdown, extending that lead to 8. As we go to this timeout, our score 28-20. AMA University back in control with 4 minutes and 3. We'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the continuing coverage of your Uksa Universities, Colleges, Schools Athletic Association Season 9 Juniors Action. St. Dominic Savio College now on the run. It will be a traveling call. Well, I hope you are enjoying our coverage here as the AMA Titans comfortable with an 8-point lead, 28-20, but this game ain't over yet. The Junior Unicorns can make a comeback if they want to. Earl Brian Seniza with the ball as he will be fouled again by JB Descodido. How many fouls does Descodido have? That is 2 personal fouls for him. Now checking at our analytics here, the bench points of AMA University has been effective here as they have 10 points against St. Dominic Savio College, which tells us why they are up by 9. Well, the contribution has been great, especially for the second unit. We have Ivan Seda stepping up. You have especially Zenris Romero on the defensive end doing the intangibles. As I was caught by the moment there by Gab Celino, flashing us with that incredible move. 22-30 with 3 minutes and 31 Seda. They will pass that ball around. Zenris Romero skying high for that rebound. Earl Brian Sinisa almost getting that in. But the second chance of AMA University has been the narrative so far. Underneath the basket, Christian Kamay, look at him. But Gab Celino was there at the back. De Luna, will he finish? And he does. It's good from De Luna. Going for that fast break opportunity with 2 minutes and 54 here remaining. Ivan Seda, Romero. They will try to share that ball. Read back lead against a man-to-man defense. Stolen away by JB Discodido. They've got the numbers, 2-on-1 situation. Creativity in the air, but it won't go in. Christian Bao and Simon Santos, their starters, will be back here. Well, those are quality minutes provided there by Earl Brian Sinisa and Zenris Romero in the backcourt. But St. Dominic Savio College, they need to step up here, especially their bench players, because right now Jonas and Bloody from CK Ferrer, that is something grotesque here. I hope we have some first aid kit here. That is just, you gotta love the heart of a warrior here from CK Ferrer, still able to stand despite of that busted wound from his eyebrows. As we take this break, we'll take a quick break here. You are still watching Uksa University College Schools Athletic Association. Basketball continues here inside STI College in Ortigas, Cainta. For juniors action, AMA University and St. Dominic Savio College, Ivan Seda fails to complete his move there. Eye in the sky play. Broken away. Ivan Seda was there to control it back. He thought about it, takes it closer for read back lead. Simon Santos, he seems himself wide open. Tapped away. Now St. Dominic Savio College on a breakaway, but read back league was just relentless there on the defense, not giving up on that play. With 1 minute and 56, AMA University, they can make this back to an 8-point game. Christian Bao with the fake, sidestepping, way off the mark from him. Now, read back league, sprinting his way. Christian Kamay flying out of nowhere there. Well, you gotta love the effort of Christian Kamay. Like what we've said a while ago, this guy is full of energy. And right now, St. Dominic Savio College doesn't have any answer for him. And at the free throw line is Christian Kamay. Let's check out his stats. He already has 7 points and 4 rebounds for the guy at the middle. Well, as you can see, he is undersized as compared to the bigger players of St. Dominic Savio College, Tiburdo and Ferrer. But he is dominating that box. Well, last time, if you were able to listen in our pre-game show, Christian Kamay had a double-double performance in the Don Bosco venue, 10 points and 10 rebounds. Let's see if he can duplicate that performance once again. And another error that could have been prevented there by the Junior Unicorns was made. AMA University Junior Titans will burn this time out with 1 minute and 42. 32 to 24. Junior Titans up by 8. We'll be right back. May kilay yun, talagang dudugo talaga yun. Ah, dito ba? Ah, okay. Parang kalmot. Malalim. Back to the action. We are still here at the second quarter mark of your Uksa Juniors Division 9. Ivan Seda with a pump fake. He gives it back to Reed Backlig. Well, as you can see, for Reed Backlig, he is just slow but precise. 1 minute and 24. Rafael Leones sees an opening but unable to complete it. Nico Angeles still struggling for him. Rafael Leones being bothered there as Reed Backlig again with another steal. Christian Kama escapes his defender. Ivan Seda was there to pick up the trash. The front court of AMA University doing some heavy damage here in the second quarter, 34 to 24. First entry of Colina in this game, giving a well-deserved rest for Christian Kamay as Ivan Seda will have a trip to the charity stripe. Well, as you can see, if you win the defensive rebounding and the offensive rebounding, that is another key to the game. You need to have a certain mentality and the mindset that you need to work hard, especially on the loose ball, because your opponent's not going to give it to you that easily. That is something that St. Dominic Savio College needs to work on more, because the rebounding department has been controlled by AMA University. As they are just like greyhounds here. Every loose ball, they try to get it. 53 to 4, 35 to 24, 11-point lead by the Junior Titans. Reed Backlig will try to challenge his defender. Yambao with a man on his face. He won't complete it. But again, the hustle plays of AMA University doing wonders. Ivan Seda with the finger roll. And that is just magnificent play there from AMA University. They are sharing that rock impressively here in the first half. That has been the main story. The assists and the rebounds has been the key of AMA University for having this 14-point lead. 38 to 24 with 30 seconds remaining here. Trying to dance around. Nico Angeles trying to deflect Cabalunya here. But still, he can shake him off using the screen. On the left side, Rafael Leones drilling one in from the corner pocket. 12 seconds remaining here. Ivan Seda speeds up the tempo. Cabalunya with the fake. Double dribble for him. With 9 seconds on the shot clock, they can put one more here for the Junior Unicorns. Tiburdo will push that ball. Nico Angeles penetrating the lane. Finally, it bounces back as they throw that Hail Mary. After 20 minutes of action, AMA University up 38 against St. Dominic Savio College Junior Unicorns 29 as we head on straight to the halftime break.
gagawa kita summary.
Sige. Hindi, mag-ano ako, bigyan na lang kita papel. Kasi mag-half time ano. Good pa naman tayo, Al.
Apa? Sakto, bunso rin yun. Oo. Bunso rin yun.
yan eh, no? Edit niya naman yan eh, no? Yun. Ayos ka siya. Gusto ko to. Gusto ko tong ginagawa mo.
Seminar ka pa kina...
Hindi pa nga eh.
Seminar sila nung nakaraan.
Oo, si ano. May bigote. Si Noel Sarte. Gusto ko nga. Kaya lang kasi yun nga. Dami rin ako racket na iba eh. Pero gusto ko rin syempre. Si iba may ayaw. Magsasalta. Magumar dyan, di ba? Idol ko yun eh. Wala eh. Syempre, trabaho muna tayo.
Yan mga kailangan nila. Half-time.
Hindi kasi, yung iba hindi pinaprovide sa akin. Ako tumitingin. Yung iba
Kasi pag
yung iba
kami ni Noel magka-tandem, pag siya na nandyan, senyas-senyas na lang ako sa kanya. Senyas-senyas na. Alam na niya yung mga discarding. Kung paano yung...
yung iba kasi sa amin, nag-online na live stats. Hindi niya pinaprovide. Ako bahala magtingin sa akin, ikaw nga gusto ko nga ganito eh. Kaya okay yan.
Siyem lang gumagamit eh.
Well, we're back to the recording.
Ayaw?
Ayaw nag-live. Ayaw niya may bakuna.
Ano na ako, I'm going to speak. Quiet, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the halftime analysis of your Uksa University's Colleges Schools Athletic Association Season 9. We are at the juniors division between AMA Junior Titans and St. Dominic Savio College Junior Unicorns. Now, let's check out the stats here. For the field goal percentage, AMA University, 14 out of 41 here. And for St. Dominic Savio College, they have not been taking a lot of shots, 12 out of 30. For the offensive rebounding, it has been the main story for the Junior Titans as they have a lot of second chance points based on their effort and work ethic, having 13 against 6 for the Junior Unicorns. Second chance points, 9 against 2. AMA University also dominating that one. Another key to the game here, which is being dominated by AMA University, is the bench points. 12 points against 0 of St. Dominic Savio College. They need to step up here if they want to climb back here in this game. The points of turnovers also dominated by the Junior Titans, 22-10. Here are your leading scorers for both teams. Let's start off with AMA Junior Titans. Christian Kamay. He got his points a lot from the offensive rebounding. 9. Ivan Seda with 6. Yambao tallying also 6 points together with Earl Brian Sinisa. For St. Dominic Savio College Unicorns, Angeles leading them with a quiet 10 points. De Luna with 8. Rafael Leones scoring 5. And CK Ferrer with 4. Now, what are the reminders of both coaches as we were able to talk to them during the break? For Coach Benji and the AMA University Titans, he just said to his boys that to continue to play defense, have the same intensity. They need to execute what they do in the practice. And when they are deployed in the game, they should give 100% to earn their minutes. Now, for Coach Albert Olaya and the St. Dominic Savio College Junior Unicorns, he reminded his team to focus more on backs out, especially that is where their weakness lies. And they need to have more transition defense. They need to also be physical, especially against Christian Kamay. And they need to communicate in defense. As we go straight back to the action, third quarter here in your Uksa University's Colleges Schools Athletic Association, Season 9. Let us start this game back. Gabselino now. He will be manning the point guard chores here. Angeles, high post, CK Ferrer, look at him, he is back in the game despite being bloodied a while ago. They go to the baseline, Rafael Leones can't shake off Christian Kamay, standing his ground, but he will able to draw a foul there against the Tower of Power from AMA University. Well, CK Ferrer, no, he is such an inspiration to his teammates. So look at him, despite having a bloodied face a while ago, he returns back for his team because he knows he is needed here, especially battling against a physical Christian Kamay. But he misses both free throws. It has been a battle at the post so far. Kamay and Ferrer, wherein in the first half, Christian Kamay has just been so dominant here. Ferrer, 3 tries from him, and still nothing going. And now AMA University, they can make this to a 13-point game or maybe 14. Full court man-to-man defense now by the Junior Unicorns. Read back lead. Single coverage. Zenris Romero, Ivan Seda. No opportunity for him. At the left side, CK Ferrer with that rebound. Ones, Angeles. They move that ball around. Then Luna, well, good defense by Carl Ivan Seda there. Able to deflect that pass. 9 minutes and 11 in the early goings of the third quarter. Zenris Romero. He will try to strategize here against Gabcelino. He was able to escape the clutches of the defense. And the baseline. Christian Kamay doing everything for his squad as now he is in double figures. 11 points for Christian Kamay. What a performance from him so far. He has just been the main man. Rafael Leones firing one from long distance, making this an 8-point game. Earl Bryanson, Nisa, look at him soaring high. That is just a wonderful shot there by Earl Bryanson, Nisa. Able to hang himself. Rafael Leones, Nico Angeles. Draw pass, CK Ferrer against Ivan Seda. CK Ferrer unable to buy a basket. Now they throw it back. Ivan Seda in transition. And he banks it in. And another one is down here. De Luna, maybe his ankles got broken there. Well, we hope nothing serious and just a sprain here. Talking about dominance in the paint, Christian Kamay. His field goal percentage, let's check. Later on. Nico Angeles, we go back to this game. Nico Angeles. He gives it to Rafael Leones. His stand-in at the backcourt. Gets the rebound. Christian Kamay making his presence felt there. Rejecting another shot. Playing above the rim. Christian Kamay. Left side. Nico Angeles at the middle. He will see a gap through the hole. But still, he has not found his rhythm here in this game. Well, for a guy averaging 31 points, this is not his game. Zenris Romero now executing the half court. Using the screen from Ivan Seda. Earl Bryanson Nisa with a pump fake. Gets him off the air. Tapped away. It will go to Rafael Leones. And it will hit his face with the hand from Ivan Seda. Second personal foul there by Ivan Seda. Now, they're going to direct traffic here. Lagundi. Angeles at the middle. Rafael Leones. Lateral defense there by Ivan Seda. Lagundi with a difficult twisting shot. Well, for St. Dominic Savio College, they're still very much in this game. They're just down by 8 points. They can make a late run here. But they just need to manage their scoring and their defense. No? Coach Albert Orolaya was right. No? Their transition defense has not been at par against the Junior Titans. 44-32 with 7 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. Now it's just down to 11. Earl Bryan Seniza
Romero, tatlo na.
blows by his defenders. Let me emphasize myself, defenders. He was able to leave the smoke against 3 guys. What a move by Earl Bryan Seniza. 6 minutes and 37. Rafael Yones adjusting in midair. But look at who's there. Christian Kamay establishing himself very well there. Lagundi, Earl Bryan Seniza. He will attack the lane again with no hesitation, no fear. Earl Bryan Seniza. You know the name. As we go to the timeout with 6 minutes and 19, 48 to 33 in favor of AMA University. We'll be right back after this timeout. We are now at the 6 minute and 19th mark of this third quarter. If you have just tuned in, our score 48 to 33. AMA Junior Titans up by 15 against St. Dominic Savio College. Now, quick rotation. Peña Florida jumper from the left side. It's good. That is a wake-up call there by Coach Albert Olaya. Madrid back league. Again, this time, St. Dominic Savio College doing some transition defense. CK Ferrer, his own version of the getaway. Peña Florida active on the boards. Iverson Lagundi challenging his defender. Peña Florida goes baseline, but he will be called for the traveling. Well, he was just intimidated there by Christian Kamay. Earl Bryan Seniza coming out alive here in the third quarter with 12 points already here, leading all scorers for his squad. Well, they have been the 1-2 punch here for AMA University together with Christian Kamay. Ivan Seda also providing some help. They have been playing cohesively here. Reed back league using a peek here. Reed back league being hounded off. And he was swarmed by the defense there. Iverson Lagundi against Yambao. Carl Ivan Seda making sure that there's no three-point play there as he swats it away into oblivion. Simon Santos, their point guard here for the Junior Titans. With 14 seconds on the shot clock to work with, but it would be free throws for Iverson Lagundi. Or rather, that is, let me double check. Yes, it is. He makes the first free throw. He can be the spark plug of the bench here. A while ago, they were just down by 10. But now, slowly but surely, AMA University, with their run and gun offense, they have been in control. At the start of the third quarter, a rebound again by Christian Kamay. How many rebounds does this guy have? Earl Bryan Seniza. A terrific defense there by Peña Florida. 6 rebounds from Christian Kamay. Well, what is impressive here about Christian Kamay is he's an underdog here against the taller St. Dominic Savio College because as you can see, CK Ferrer has the height together with Tiburdo and Peña Florida, but who is dominating? Christian Kamay. What a performance from him so far. Let's await if he will have another double-double here. They throw it. Tapped away by Descudido. Simon Santos. No space given for him by Nico Angeles. Earl Bryan Seniza. Again, another blocking foul by JB Descudido. And he didn't like the call of the referees there. trying to argue a little bit that he was just standing there. Descodido, he will have his third personal foul there, but they are not yet in the penalty, so it would mean a side court throw-in. Simon Santos, they will move that ball back to Christian Bao with a jumper. Hits the iron. Nico Angeles. Cyrus Mina with a reverse. Christian Kamay again. That instinct underneath that basket for the rebound. 4 minutes and 39 remaining here in the third quarter. Simon Santos takes it slow. Looking for Ivan Seda at the middle. He sees traffic. Nico Angeles will try to exploit that one. Penalties. This would mean free throws if they are in the penalty, and they are. St. Dominic Savio College, they're just down by 12. They can make a run here. Remember, they are at the top of the standings. If any team can make a comeback, this is the Junior Unicorns. They are not there on the top of the standings if they haven't been in this situation before. So let's see if they have the heart to do so, because against STI College, they were also down, but they were able to crawl back in. We shall find out if they can do that again. Ankle breaking move by Earl Brian Seniza there. Simon Santos, he will try to manage this play. He was able to get away from his defender there. Goes right at him. Rodriguez takes it closer, pumping in the air. Earl Brian Seniza. This time, good defense there by St. Dominic Savio College. Baseline throw-in. With 3 seconds left on the shot clock, they need to quickly release this shot. Well, they need to wipe the floor because that is the second time that Angeles has slipped already here in this game. It is not an ankle-breaking move, but rather a slippery floor. Christian Bao, 3 seconds on the shot clock. Let's see if they can make things happen here. This is going to be a quick shot, otherwise time will expire against them. Riambao, back iron Cyrus Mina. Now they will have an open court. Nico Angeles still not falling for him, but Peña Florida was there for the hustle play. Cyrus Mina stepping up here, making it a 9-point game, 39-48. AMA University just up by single digits here. St. Dominic Savio College, they are knocking on your door with 3 minutes and 39 remaining here in the third quarter. This ain't over, folks. St. Dominic Savio College trying to get over the hump. Earl Brian Seniza. Baseline. Rodriguez. Yambao. He will trailblaze his way inside. Trailblazing move there with a blaze of glory from AMA University's Simon Santos. JB Descodido finally hitting his mark at the corner with a 3-point shot. Now we are looking at an 8-point lead by AMA University, St. Dominic Savio College. Now they can make this the 6. They have the numbers. Cyrus Mina finishes them off with a layup, making this a 6-point game, 50-44, 2 minutes and 40 remaining. Now they have the momentum. Christian Bao almost losing that letter. Earl Brian Seniza up and under. Here comes the riding in tandem. Nico Angeles, JB Descodido, back to him. Goes for a pump fake. And he will be rewarded with 2 throws here for Nico Angeles. Well, his rhythm here hasn't been found. But slowly but surely, he can still make it up here for the fourth quarter. Let us see. Nico Angeles. recording with 11 points. Make that 12. Making this a 5-point game. They're gunning for 4 here. And he does cut it down to 4. Ivan Seda will provide some help here in the front court for AMA University, 46-50. For St. Dominic Savio College, they need to make a stop in order for them to make this a 2-point game or a 1-point game. Zenris Romero, he thought about it. Takes it closer. Baseline, Earl Brian Senisa. Sees no opening. And finally, a forced turnover there by St. Dominic Savio College. They can capitalize on this possession. Nico Angeles at the helm. He will try to orchestrate the play. Zairos Mina, all day to shoot. Short on his attempt. Pushes the ball. Earl Brian Senisa. Unfortunately for him, it's a no-go, but he will have to shoot 2 points here. 1 minute and 47. Earl Brian Senisa keeping them at bay here, making sure that they still have a lead. But he misses the free throw, and while he's at it, this is the best time for us to thank our sponsors. We have Finessa Estetica, Chooks to Go, Amelie Hotel Manila. All games are supported by the Philippine Sports Commission and brought to you by One Hermes Sports Events and Limited. As we go back to the action, Rafael Leones, he swings it around to Discodido. Discodido, Butterfingers, but lucky break for them. They still got the ball with a crossover. Leones back to Discodido. He fires one up. Rebound will go to St. Dominic Savio College. Almost time expiring from them. Read back league. Bumping. And the bucket there. 1 minute and 13. And they extend the lead back to 7. Well, just in time for St. Dominic Savio College making a run. AMA University able to bring back their scoring ability here. Stolen away from the passing lanes. Ivan Seda. Read back league. Cleaning up the boards there. Now they're up again by 9. 46-55. St. Dominic Savio College didn't know what hit them. After making it as back to a 4-point game, now they're looking at a 9-point advantage. Rafael Leones slicing the defense from the middle with the runner. He's got it. 48-55 with 24 seconds left here. In and out dribbling. Zenris Romero, read back league. They will try to share that ball around. At the corner. Forced attempt by read back league with 10 seconds remaining. There's some chaos on the floor. Rafael Leones pushes the tempo, attacks, but Peña Florida loses that leather. And that's the end of 3 here in SDI College. You are watching Uksa University's Colleges Schools Athletic Association Juniors Division matchup. AMA University able to weather the storm 55-48 against St. Dominic Savio College Junior Unicorns. We'll be right back with a fourth. Maya mo na-upload yung sabay ng live. Kasi wala na manonood ng We are now at the fourth quarter of this game. AMA University Titans versus St. Dominic Savio College Unicorns Juniors Division. I'm your host, the one and only Earl Austria on the mic. You know who I am. Our score right now, Junior Titans up 55 to 48 against the Junior Unicorns. Reed Backlig with the letter. Earl Brian Senisa faking left with a jump step, but harassing defense there by JB Descodido from the parking lot is Zenriz Romero. Oh, but way off the mark from him. And there's some ruckus on the floor. JB Descodido crawling back in. This ain't over yet. This is just a 7-point lead that we are looking at. St. Dominic Savio College making sure that they are not yet down and out. This will just take a last effort performance here by the Junior Unicorns if they want to come back here. For AMA University, they need to continue their intensity and what they have shown from the first to third quarter. It's going to be difficult because this is the last quarter. Maybe some combination of fatigue and pressure will happen. So who has the nerves of steel to win? Well, checking back on what happened in the third quarter, St. Dominic Savio College able to mount a comeback, making it a 4-point game. But as soon as the lead evaporated, AMA University responded to the challenge, making it back to as high as a 9-point lead. Now, let's see who shall prevail here. St. Dominic Savio College versus AMA Junior Titans, the battle of the top-seeded teams. Rafael Yones. Maybe this could be a preview of the championship or the semifinals. We will find out. Reed Backleague. Of course, both teams are elite in their division. Zenris Romero slowly taking that from deep. But back-to-back misses from him with 9 minutes and 7. Well, he believes he has the shot. So he has the green light to take those. Well, I believe he has given a license by Coach Benji this way here. In the absence of Coach Mark Herrera, together with Coach Edwin Ancheta. Nico Angeles will slow down the pace, looking for some cutters, give and go. Back to Nico Angeles, throws a difficult shot from that runner, but he gets his own miss. He will use the screen from Ferrer, anticipated there by Reed Backlead, all alone ahead of the pack. With the flush, Reed Backlead. Well, that was a good read from the passing lanes. Well, that was too predictable. Rafael Riones dishing dimes. CK Ferrer in the paint. 57 to 50. But for St. Dominic Savio College, they just need to make some stops and make some conversion for them to go back here. For AMA University, they need to continue their execution, especially in transition. Christian Bao with that majestic move from the baseline. Well, this guy has been putting a lot of highlight reel here in this game. Christian Bao dazzling us with his moves, taking us to a magic carpet ride on a new horizon. 8 minutes and 9, making it back to a 10-point game. I'll say in Dominic Savio College, they have been doing everything here. But AMA University just responding right away every time the Unicorns make a comeback. AMA University does not allow it to happen. Christian Kamay getting that ball. Reed Backleague. It's a no-go for him. Rafael Yones now taking matters into his own hands. He will shoot 2 here. It's just a 10-point lead. But of course, they need to have some sense of urgency here for the Junior Unicorns because time is winding down. 14 seconds to work on. Drop pass, CK Ferrer. muscling his way. He'll have to earn it on the line. Well, I like what AMA Junior Titans is doing here. No easy basket for CK Ferrer. They would rather have him shoot free throws. And it paid off, giving that foul. Well, that's a good risk management from the Junior Titans. No, they would rather give up the foul than to give easy baskets. And look at that investment. It has paid dividends for them as Christian Bao with a rockabye baby layup. Unfortunately, it won't work. But JB Descodido flying in the air, 52-60, 7 minutes and 19. They will try to move that ball around. Reed Batley at the middle, surveying the floor. Christian Bao lets it fly. Too strong. JB Descodido now. He's on beast mode. Rafael Leones with a fake. And he converts. 54-60. Hold on to your seats, folks. We have a ball game. 6-point lead. AMA University still in the driver's seat. 6 minutes and 50 remaining here. Well, they need to force some turnovers here. Foul troubles looming in for the Junior Titans. Descodido will foul out in this game. Unfortunately for him, he is starting to have his momentum here and his rhythm going, but he fouls out. The breaks of the game. Ivan Seda up and under with that finger roll, not crawling in. Rafael Leones. Foul will be called against Reed Backlig. This time, Rafael Leones. What a time for them to make a run for St. Dominic Savio College. The question is, will the riding in tandem? It is going to be a ride or die situation here for St. Dominic Savio College, riding on the broad shoulders of Rafael Leones and Nico Angeles as they try to swing it around. Lagundi trying to deflect the defense. CK Ferrer unable to get a call from the referees there. Zenris Romero. He sees no opening. He decides to pull back. Now he will set it up. Christian Kamay with the ball rotation. Crossover. Reed Backlig clears it out. Zenris Romero thought about it. Again, it will be free throws for Zenris Romero. AMA University, can they protect this lead? Or St. Dominic Savio College will finally have that 3-game winning streak snapped here. Zenris Romero, 61-54. Makes that basket. Our next game, by the way, the home team, STI College Juniors team versus St. Felicity College. AMA University, again, getting that letter back to their hands. Reed Backlig, single coverage, sizing his defender up. Reed Backlig. Zenris Romero drops it off to Rodriguez. Rodriguez can't buy a basket, but Christian Kamay, it was tapped back to him. Earl Brian Senisa trying to squeeze himself, but it won't work. 62-54. They outlet that pass. Rafael Leones. Degree of difficulty there. Well, they are bleeding for points here for Nico Angeles and Rafael Leones. Christian Kamay out of nowhere again like a viper on a venom. 5 minutes and 3. Well, where did this guy come from? Back to an 8-point lead. They can make this a double-digit game. St. Dominic Savio College will burn this timeout with 5 minutes and 4. AMA Junior Titans up 62 to 54. We'll be right back after this timeout. Saan yun? Ang layo niya na yun.
Habol
Siya
pa rin.
siya pa yung kumuha ng rebound eh. Amazing. Bakitin natin yung double-double performance.
Dito galing eh. Sa kanya pa rin. Kuha niya pa rin. Kaya eh.
Kulang sa box out. Yung laki nila. Height advantage wise, mas malalaki to eh. Even sa guards, makita mo si Celino, si Ones, tsaka si Nico Angeles, ang lalaking guardia eh. Hindi nila na-maximize eh. Nasabayan nila yung transition nito. Pero mahirap din kasi Christian Gama tsaka si Seda. Back to the action. We are at the halfway mark of this fourth quarter. 5 minutes and 4 to be exact. 62 to 54, AMA Junior Titans. CK Ferrer checks back in here. Well, it has been the Christian Kamay show. And looking at the stats, he already has 11 points and 11 rebounds. Another double-double performance here from Christian Kamay. The hands of Christian Kamay active here. Well, embodiment of his name, Kamay, sa Tagalog word of hands. With these hands, he is punishing St. Dominic Savio College in the boards. Zyros Mina drops it off. Sees no opening. Angeles, Celino, again. Look at the pesky defense of AMA University. Zyros Mina able to return it back though. This is not yet over. Time will expire against the Junior Unicorns. Well, I think for St. Dominic Savio College, they need to keep their composure. This is just an 8-point game with a lot of basketball time left here. They need, I know I may sound cliche here, but they need to take it one possession at a time. That is what the coaches tell their boys most of these situations, because why not? It's just an 8-point lead. If you're going to look at it deeply, it's just 4 shots on the field goal percentage if you're shooting inside the rainbow distance. 4 minutes and 23 remaining. Read back league. Zenris Romero. They swing it around. Looking for the best option. Zenris Romero. Christian Kamay. That was just simple basketball from AMA University. Good execution. You see Zenris Romero, he was able to beat his man one-on-one. And when the defense collapsed, he drops it off to Christian Kamay. And he fishes for a foul. Well, that is what Coach Benji Disway was talking about a while ago. Execution of what they have practiced in their gym. 4 minutes and 12 to be exact here. Christian Kamay adding to his stats, as it doesn't have the friendly bounce there. The left side, Gab Celino. Nico Angeles with the pick from CK Ferrer. Here comes CK Ferrer. Unable to buy a basket. 3 minutes and 52. Read back league now. He will cross the timeline. Christian Kamay asking for the ball at the middle, but they will just pass it around. Read back league. Earl Brian Senisa pulls up the J. Now Nico Angeles will try to speed his way. AMA University will call this timeout with 3 minutes and 27. Don't switch the channel. We'll be right back. Number 1 team pa naman to. sorpresa sila dito eh. Ha? Hindi, 3-game winning streak sila. 3-1. Pero ito, 2-1. 2-1. So, win over the other. Diba, FIBA rules. Sila magiging number 1. Pero pag nanalo STI mamaya, sila number 1. 4-1 sila mamaya. So, kung manalo sila. Welcome back to the continuing coverage of your Oksa Universities, Colleges, and Schools Athletic Association Season 9. We are witnessing the battle between AMA Junior Titans and the St. Dominic Savio College Junior Unicorns here live in SDA College, Cainta. I'm your host, the one and only Earl Austria on the mic. You know who I am, as Earl Brian Seniza uses the board, but again, Christian Kamay. He has just been active on the boards, no? I think it's an understatement to say active on the boards. He wants it. He always gets the ball whenever it's in the air. And that would be a slap in the face on the bigger guys of St. Dominic Savio College, because look at their size advantage. From the 2 guard up until the center position, they are taller. So he is trying to prove us that height is not might in this game. CK Ferrer with the pump fake. And he got a piece of the hand there from Christian Kamay. Well, Christian Kamay reminds me of the younger Charles Barkley back in the day. No, if you know your basketball history, of course, that would show my age. No, Charles Barkley is an undersized, big guy who can grab the rebounds from taller defenders. Well, maybe in the modern day NBA, a mold of Draymond Green, perhaps, or in the PBA, maybe Calvin Abueva. Ivan Seda clobbers it, making sure that he protects it. Read back league, reading the offense and the defense, trying to manage his options here. Zenris Romero, he will try his luck. Too strong on that one. 3 on 1 situation. Nico Angeles with a lucky call there. Well, with 2 minutes and 33, mathematically, it is still possible. But I would say St. Dominic Savio College window is closing down on them. So they need to push that effort more. They need to force some turnovers. And they need to take away that comfort zone from AMA University. But that is just frustrating for Nico Angeles as he misses again that reward given to him. Well, I think the small things that could keep you in the game, the free throws, the box outs, those are the things that make you outstanding this game. And talking about being outstanding here, Christian Kamay, he is just incredible, unstoppable in the boards with 14 rebounds. My goodness. Mama, there goes that man, Christian Kamay. He misses his free throw though. But yeah, his coach must be so proud of him right now, Christian Kamay, no? Well, for the defense, it's not always the height. Although height plays an advantage, but it's not 100% guarantee that if you're taller than your opponent, you get the rebound easily. Because Christian Kamay is proving us wrong that height is might in basketball. 2 minutes and 17. Nico Angeles feeling the pressure. He throws that ball away with that one-hander runner floater. 64-58. We are now down to the final 2 minutes as we listen in to our courtside announcer. And that last 2 minutes was brought to us by Sir Alvin Flores, 64-58. Just a 6-point lead. St. Dominic Savio College, can they get over the hump? Nico Angeles slicing the defense like Moses. I thought I'm going to see an apparition of Moses here, but unfortunately not yet. 1 minute and 46. Well, he sliced the defense there. No, unfortunately, the Red Sea wasn't parted just yet. Well, I like it whenever somebody slices the defense. It's like the Exodus is back here in this game. But Nico Angeles talking about revenge and avenging his team, still missing that free throw. Well, his squad lives and die from his efforts. No, he is the leader of this team. He needs to inspire them. If he misses those shots, the junior unicorns loses heart too. So he needs to show his boys that they're still in control. They are on a 3-game winning streak. But AMA University, a little bit of lady luck in their side. Only if Nico Angeles made those free throws, man, we could have a different story here. But Christian Kamay leaving this game still wide open with 1 minute and 44. Maybe he's feeling a little pressure here. Nico Angeles, 17 points, 8 rebounds, and 5 assists. That is an impressive stats for this guy, but unfortunately, that is not his average. He has been scoring 31, 23 respectively here. So that is rather unusual for him to score below 20 points, 1 minute and 30 for Christian Kamay, 13 points and 15 rebounds. The small things St. Dominic Savio College has been killing them, no? The free throws, the rebounds. Well, it takes a lot of effort. Christian Kamay, read back league with a fake. Earl Brian Sinisa, catch and shoot, taps away. Well, with 58 to 64, AMA University still leaving the door wide open for St. Dominic Savio College. All they need to do here is just walk through that door. The question is, will AMA University let them in? With 1 minute and 11, we'll call this timeout 64 to 58. We'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. Stay tuned and stay with us, please. Small things, free throws, hindi nila ma-shoot. Dami na no, kay Nico Angeles, pati nga, missed free throws. The story so far.
Out of 12. Nico Angeles yun, ha?
Back to the action here with 1 minute and 11. AMA University looking at a 6-point lead, 64 to 58. St. Dominic Savio College, like what we keep on repeating here, they need to do the little things. Convert the basket, make those free throws, and fight for the loose ball. Looking at the stats here for Nico Angeles, he is shooting poorly from the free throw area, 5 out of 12. Well, if he had made more free throws there, and he knocks it down from behind the line. Zyros Mina making it a 3-point game, 64 to 61. This has been a roller coaster game, 58 seconds. We'll be right back after this timeout. We are now at the last 58 seconds of this game. AMA Junior Titans still nursing that lead, 64 to 61. But St. Dominic Savio College feeling a little bit of the energy here. Christian Kamay, just to be balanced, no? AMA University Titans also missing their free throws, with Christian Kamay shooting 5 out of 9 here. Reed backlid. Another one bites the dust. But with 50 seconds, now St. Dominic Savio College, they will push this ball. CK Ferrer. Whoa, let's check out what is the verdict here of our referees. Which possession will it land? It will go to the hands of AMA University. Talk about breaks of the game. St. Dominic Savio College just can't get it off. Well, that is a golden opportunity that they missed. They were rushing that time. Read back league. Christian Kamay with the dagger. Putting the nail in the coffin. 66 to 61 with his rebound. That is his 16th rebound from the corner. Rafael Leones tapped away. Peña Florida to Zairos Mina. Will try to hit that one. Rafael Leones will try to run for that ball. We'll talk about the effort put up by Christian Kamay. He is just everywhere in the floor. Getting those rebounds. Securing that lead. Making it a 5-point game. 66-61. Man, what a performance by Christian Kamay. This guy has been a rebounding machine here. Truly indestructible. Christian Kamay. Upper body strength here. With 16 seconds left. If Reed Backlid makes both free throws, this is a safe lead for the Junior Titans. Let's see. And putting on some finishing touches, Reed Backlid. But for St. Dominic Savio College, they weren't able to execute their play well, especially on that last possession that they had. And plus the free throws and the rebounds. Reed Backlid, look at him diving for the loose ball. With 13 seconds remaining here, St. Dominic Savio College, their 3-game winning streak will be snapped here against AMA University Titans. They will probably see each other again in the semifinals. CK Ferrer. Well, probably in that game, they will have to make some adjustments. Now, it will leave the home team SDI College Junior Olympians a chance to be number 1 here in the standings, because taking a look at the standings, no, SDI College is also 3-1. If St. Dominic Savio College won this game, they would be automatically number 1 in the division. But since AMA University will grab this victory, they will be placed at number 1. But SDI College beating AMA University, the FIBA rule states that the win over the other. So if SDI College manages to win against St. Felicity College later on, they will have the number 1 spot for the juniors division. Well, let's take a look at the tournament overview, no? Since this game is already looking at the landscape of this league for the juniors division. There's no advantage for the 1 and 4 or 1 and 2. Only that they will be playing a lower seed team because it's going to be a knockout game. Then, after that one, a best of 3 finals will happen. So, being number 1 and number 2 doesn't play a huge role for any team. Well, our official score, 67-62, a 5-point win by AMA Junior Titans, 67-62. Well, my final thoughts of this game, the small things for St. Dominic Savio College. They weren't able to execute their plays, their rebounding was poor, even though they have the height advantage. For AMA University, Christian Kamay with 15 points and 17 rebounds. He is a total embodiment of work hard, personified, double-double performance. On behalf of our crew here from Uksa, this has been Earl Austria on the mic. You know who I am. And immediately up next, STI College Junior Olympians versus St. Felicity College Junior Blue Jays.